Well, I have got some jaws to play with. These are the vices, the Kirk vices. I got secondhand, killer deal, Avant Manufacturing. Eric, can't thank him enough for that. They came with these Carve Smart master jaws, okay, and a couple of extra blanks. Now, the blanks are going to be awesome for second operation, okay. What I'm looking forward to using right now and getting set up is these are Carve Smart Talon Grip jaws, okay, and I highlighted them in Instagram the other day and Facebook kind of thing. But on top here is Anderson Manufacturing's okay, and if it wasn't too clear when you anchor it down, you just run these 3 down, okay, then they're all solid, and when you want to change them, you literally just raise them up and got that upside down. They are one-sided. I could cut it off and make it double-sided if I need to. We'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, then just put in your new jaw and tighten it down, and should be good to go. From what I understand, I saw somebody else post that they torque these down at 40 to 50 pounds. I've never used a torque wrench on the vices, so I have no clue. So that might be something I have to play with. I was kind of curious at just how far those dug in, whether or not it would allow the block to shift. You know, because if it pushed in, you know, let's say 10 thousandths, you know, it dug into the aluminum 10 thousandths, well, that'd make for one hell of an incredible grip. But it could also, depending on how I have it set up for my roughing, it may add 10 thousandths to the depth of cut running along the backside there. So, well, that's pretty close to 0. And I'm just very lightly snugged up there, just enough to make sure that it's solid. That's about where I had it before, and yeah, that's about a 10,000 offset. All right, well, let me grab a torque wrench and see what it says. I'm just using my cheap Harbor Freight click wrench. It has been calibrated. I'd have to pull out the paperwork to find out exactly. I got it set for 60 pounds, so we'll see if it goes more than that. I have no clue, you know, what that was torqued to with the way I bounced, just hit it down with my hand there. So it is definitely moving. Man, that's a lot of okay, let's all right, let's back that off to 50 pounds. Holy cow. Okay. The block moved in 16 thousandths. Man, that's a lot of bite. Here's the thing. I've already compensated for that in CAD. I thought about this before, you know, doing this, and I was kind of curious. I've always, anytime I've cut a step into the soft jaw, you know, like I said, I typically would do my work coordinate to the bottom back corner of the stock. Well, now I think what I'll do is I will do it to the top back corner here of the stock. The Z, doing it that way, it helps compensate for any stock variations in thickness, so that if you're taking a face cut, stuff like that, you don't get a real nasty, you know, extra 10-15 thou there from stock variants. If it rides up or it doesn't sit in the step perfectly, same kind of thing. And once I do the first part and reference it off of here, I should be able to just keep dropping blocks in here, flushing them up to the side. That'll be close enough for roughing, okay? For second pass, for the second op, they'll be cut into the soft jaws and reference to the soft jaws, different story. But by referencing to the top back corner, that will eliminate any worry about this 16 thou. And if I start using the torque wrench set to the 50 pounds and set it evenly, that might be something else I have to do. Otherwise, you know, I may only tighten it tight enough to push it in 10 thou, or I might over tighten it and go past the 16th thou. So I think I'm going to pull this out, put another block in, and see if it does the same thing. Okay. And if you're not too familiar with torque wrenches, it really is not a good idea to break it loose with the torque wrench. Although the amount of leverage might dictate that I have to. No, there we go. Okay. And the marks really aren't much more pronounced. So the bottom ones are the most recent marks. And the top marks were the other, where it was only 10 thousandths in. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Just got it touching there. So I'm not exactly sure why it doesn't just go right back to 0 there. I was kind of expecting it to go back to 0. So, there's 0. Let's run it down to 50 pounds. Wow. Within a half a thou. I'm really kind of surprised about that. That's nice. I may check a couple more here. All right, let's just flip the block over. Oh, you know, and this is an extruded block. The sides are not prepped in any way, so that could easily be why I was off the 7th hour or so. Okay, because the wall may have a bit of a tilt to it one way or another. So I'm just going to snug it down. We're only about a thou off there, if even. Kind of depends on exactly where you bump it to. All right, so pretty close. $15 thou, so within a thou. I'm not going to worry too much about a thou, but that makes it look like it's going to be fairly predictable. Granted, harder aluminum won't move as much, that kind of stuff, but if I'm referencing to the top back corner, it's not an issue. This is just purely curiosity and, you know, satisfy my own wonderings. Boring tip for the day, don't leave your torque wrenches torqued. Always back them off to 0.